I don't think Moss is a dumb. I think he's just being Nino. But she never had Maxwell's back when it came to that. You can't sit here and tell me that it was that she never told Snow. That is such a lie, dude. I will never believe it any other way. And no, I don't. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. This is just what Maxwell knows. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see when the raid happened the night before. 6 hours later, there's a phone call between the two for X amount of time. And then later on, there's another phone call between the two. Snow is already getting officers kidnapped and shot. Maxwell got a phone call immediately from Snow as soon as, he had her number and she's never even talked to him. He shouldn't even have, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things. It's so many things, but it's oh, Maxwell's just making this up. Or, she just has an issue with Skye. How does Maxwell have an issue with Skye when she doesn't even talk to Skye? There's no, we don't have any reason to not like her. All we know is when Croc leaked all that she was leaking and Hydra and all our cadets got shot in the tunnel, and there's texts to a boyfriend of Hydra about a raid. Hello? Why the would Maxwell have respect for her? It's insane for Maxwell to even have respect for her after seeing and hearing that. Her cadets got laid the out, and a High Command member was texting her boyfriend, who is in the gang, about the shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Hello? Yes. And then the marshals protected it, threatened our jobs to even fucking look at it. Sorry, Peters and Maxwell already read the motherfucker like the morning newspaper. Okay? Because it was out before y'all told us anything. And even then, come at me, bro. Brock put a lot of work into getting all that shit. And yeah, it was, how the card was obtained technically was legal because it was found in a trash can. However, it is a SIM card, right? So he should have fucking subpoenaed it if he thought XYZ. But he probably never would have got the subpoena. We never would have known. And so, yeah, unfortunately, if that's your track record, you are automatically sussy baka. And then I created a Google Doc, including everybody, which I'll try to find it, including everybody in command and high command. And I was not by any means targeting anybody. It was just straight up doing detective work and trying to figure out who Snow was talking about. Snow was pissed off that our command was leaking things to him. High members of command, keyword, also said, I am not going to tell you who she is or who, something about her. She didn't this. And that was after an interrogation. So you told us it's a female and you told us it's a high member of command. Well, it wasn't Moss because there's no phone calls. And maybe it was Moss. Maybe we didn't see the phone. You know what I'm saying? Right? But we're the asshole because we don't suck at our job. Let's see. Let me call it. I think it was called the list. What did I call this? I just want to find it. So you guys see. I don't do fancy stuff. This isn't super fancy, but, this is the list of potential connects with Snow. So we started with high command, which was Skye, Peters, Moss, and Trigg. Then we did command, Gray, On Fire, Bradford, and Frost, and Avery, because at the time she was a sergeant, I think. Then we went down to seniors, Ruby, Opal, Tackle, Charlotte, Shields, Charlie. Then we did BCSO just in case. So we included all of them. So literally, yeah, she might be the first one on here, but okay. So if I put Peters first, who fucking cares? At the end of the day, we included everybody. Nobody was excluded from this list. Everybody we looked into, even who Snow mentioned, Bobby, Carmine, and Alana, not being good cops during his interrogation. So we you know what I'm we literally looked at everything. Let me get my glasses. I'm sorry. I know it's terrible. It doesn't look clear for you guys, I don't think. But anyway, Yeah, so Skye Faye, history with snow, unknown, has leaked shit before. These are my notes, so my notes and Doc. Doc, this is Doc in my notes. So uh was Skye an SRU back in the day? She is a pursuit driver now. Need to do some digging. Again, this is Doc and Maxwell going back and forth. Tyler Peters gains nothing from leaking. No known history with snow. Daisy Moss gains nothing from leaking. Trig gains nothing. Vivian has history with snow. Don't feel she would leak, but not ruling it out based on the overseeing parts of the reports from Flippy with the Marshals. Remember that Vivian Gray was there with the Marshals overseeing Flippy's complaints about the raid. So we took that into consideration. She wasn't part of the raid, but she was there when Flippy was bitching to the Marshals about the raid, overseeing, which is kind of fucking weird when he's going to the Marshals. You know, so that there is another reason why Maxwell has issue with what Vivian's issue is with Matt. Like that, you know, that's sussy baka as fuck, right? Anyway, moving on. On fire, gains nothing. Bradford, shift 2, no history with snow to my knowledge. Okay. Shift 3, Jimmy Frost. And this is now because we're getting into regular command, right? Was Frost part of the PD back in the day? That's one of our questions because I didn't know. If so, could be some cross during 3 into 1 period. Maybe he ran into snow. Maybe da-da-da. He did give Maxwell a hard time about sending Ruby to get a hostage at Cash Exchange. We've been saying this from day fucking 1. Okay. Spoke to Skye about the raid. Part 3 command has complained about the state of the PD. So Skye was complaining to the Marshals about the state of the PD. Or no, maybe he did. I think this is Doc's note. I think he complained. I don't know, whatever. Avery gains nothing from leaking. Sean Maple, shift 3. Possibly no snow when he was a trooper. Based on command above, I would lean towards Skye, Viv, Frost, or Maple. Again, this is 4 fucking possibilities. And this was before we heard him say she, which narrowed it down to the 2. Okay. We didn't hear she till after the other interrogation. Seniors, possible history with snow. Don't think he has history. Don't see Charlotte leaking this sort of thing. Was targeted by snow. Charlie was targeted by snow. Doesn't seem to be an ally of his. Bones, history with snow. Worked in this is the type of shit that we put work into doing, and then all people can say is like, oh, they were doing this in such a bad way, and like the fact that we had to even do that for people leaking an investigation is actually fucking disgusting. What a waste of our resources. Like, what the fuck? What a fucking waste. So yeah, Maxwell's gonna be heated when it comes to like working with people who literally leak investigations to their boyfriends who are in gangs, to their friends who are chilling in front of cash exchanges because they don't like how they're running something. Like, damn, don't be mad because we caught your ass, okay?
I don't care about your feelings. In fact, I think you're dumb as shit.
That was my note for interviewing Skye. Oh, that's right. Okay. And again, that was not, that document was just a note so that I could keep track mental. That wasn't even like anything on a report anywhere. That was just doing notes so that we didn't forget, because I'm ACDC and I need to see things to remember what's going on, to know where I'm at, what am I focusing on. So yeah, and I'm just showing you guys like my notes that we literally were looking at everybody. It was the process of elimination, bitch, and you were the last one standing.
I'm not actually sorry. But I'm actually sorry that I have to deal with it further since you don't.
You have Marshall reports your FOIA? Yeah, exactly.
Language stuff.
It's been a lot of content. I will give it that. Done so much work on that stuff. No one ever saw. I know. People have like, and they just for it to just be thrown out of court is why it's so like, people just don't understand the amount of time I was in the fucking city for 8 hours, sorting things and getting things set straight and like not streaming. It was on my own personal family time. Like I put a lot of my own personal family time into this case. And yes, shit happens where it can just get thrown out. But like, if it's done the proper way, I would respect it. But it just seems like everything was not done that way. So Maxwell's, she's fighting for it. Like, we will get over it and move on, but don't throw an old case in our face from 3 months ago when you're still letting our appeal sit. Like, why is it still sitting there? You aren't doing your fucking job.